me here. I'd like to begin with this quote. And this quote comes from John Kabat-Zinn. Every moment we are arriving at our own door. Every moment we can open it. Such a profound quote. Gosh, there's so much meaning to that. So I'm going to pause for a moment and give you time to reflect on that. What does that mean for you? Every moment we are arriving at our own door. Every moment we can open it. How does that speak to you? I love it because it's a great way. We've been arriving for almost what today is day 33. So for 33 days, we've been arriving together. But let's take this quote a little bit more. How does that speak to you as an individual? Now, I'm going to prompt another question for you here. What has been one of your favorite moments in life? I'd love for you to pop that in the chat. Gosh, let's just light it up with those moments that, gosh, meant something to you. Because if you write it there, it's actually going to mean something to me. I'm probably more than likely going to feel that at the same time you do. So what has been one of your favorite moments in life? We can share in that together. We will enter a door. We'll create a sense of community by stepping in that door together. So if you would, share for a moment, what has been one of your favorite moments? Giving birth, swimming in Lake Titicaca. I hope I pronounced that correctly. The day my daughter was born. Oh my gosh, yes, retiring. You know, some of these moments bring chills, right? It's just something that has meaning. It's palpable. There's a purpose. There was something in that moment that really stood out for us. Seeing my first mouse ear wildflower. Cheryl, I have never seen one, so I am going to look that up now. Meeting my dog, being in Rome, all these have such distinct meanings in our lives. Now, the other thought here, how did you notice that moment? You noticed it by feeling it. That feeling came from inside the body. Yes, this external experience of this connection that happened and all of those beautiful things that you're sharing here. We felt it with our own bodies. We arrived in our body. We felt it and we opened that door. What a wonderful thing. So that's going to be our meditation. We're going to arrive in the body. We're going to begin to sense and feel things again. When I work with guided meditation, I think it's really important to give time to prepare for our meditation. Most of us live very busy lives. And I find that one of the most difficult things is when people think they're going to try meditation, right? And they come in and they sit down and their mind goes everywhere. We know that to be true. But when we can prepare just a few moments to prepare ourselves to meditate, our meditation is completely different. So if you would take that pen and paper, I'm going to give you 2 minutes just to free write. What our thoughts really want is a place to be held, a space to be seen. And we're going to allow that by writing. No need to censor. Just completely give yourself 2 minutes. I'm going to time it here to free write. Let all those thoughts empty out onto your paper. Give them a place to land. Give them space to be seen. 2 minutes. Go ahead. And we've got 1 more minute. No need to censor it. No need to edit. Just let that mind empty out the thoughts. Give it a place to land. And we're coming up on 30 seconds. Start to bring it to a close. And go ahead. You can place that to the side. I'm going to let you decide what you would like to do with that paper. If I'm teaching in a corporate class, I let them crumble it up and toss it away. But sometimes we want to come back to it, and that's absolutely okay. So place it to the side. You can decide what you would like to do with that later. For now, that has become a space and a place for those thoughts to land. It gives us the opportunity to let some things go. The other piece that I think is really important is to work with our body before we move into guided meditation. So if you would join me in a couple of simple, very simple nervous system regulation techniques, I would love that. So if you're at the desk, scooch back a little bit and make sure you have room to reach out. All right, good. Make sure that you honor your body. You move in any way that feels right and safe and comfortable for you. Take a moment here and just simply notice one breath in and one breath out. You don't have to change that breath. Just simply notice the breath as it moves in and as it moves out. On your next inhale, we're going to inhale fully. And as we inhale, we're going to bring our arms all the way up above our head. And as we exhale, touch the fingertips and bring the breath out through the mouth as you bring the arms down. Inhale, reach up, deep, full breath in. Exhale through the mouth. Another in breath. Exhale it out. We'll do one more. Breathing in. And exhale it out. Breathe naturally. You're welcome to come a little closer to the camera now if you'd like. Take a moment and just notice how that feels. Breath and movement works with our nervous system to sort of bring us to a balance. I'm going to give you one more little technique and tool here. Take your right hand, place it under your left armpit, stick your finger out, cross the left arm over. Whenever we cross our arms over our chest, we're sending the body a signal that it's safe and it's protected. It begins to immediately flush the system with this sense of settling and calming. With the hands here, you're welcome to keep your eyes open or gaze down softly, or even close your eyes if that's comfortable for you. And once again, come back and notice your breathing. Just notice that breath in and notice that breath out. You don't have to change it. And now imagine, sense, or feel as if you are breathing into that space between your two arms. Imagine, sense, or feel as if you are breathing into that space and breathing out from that space between the two arms. Keep that going. No need to force. Just imagine, sense, or feel the breath moving into that space between the arms and moving out from that space between the two arms. Just a couple more rounds here. Easy breaths, arms crossed, Imagine, sense, or feel that the breath is moving into that space between the two arms and moving out from that space. And then when you're ready, breathe naturally. If it feels good to keep your hands and arms here, absolutely stay, keep that. Or you can relax the arms by your side. Pause for a moment and notice how you feel. And these are very simple nervous system techniques that can regulate our system, bring us more into sort of that parasympathetic state, allowing our meditation to be a little bit easier to access. If you're comfortable closing your eyes, I'll begin to guide us into our meditation. You can also gaze down softly, and please feel free to keep your eyes open if that feels right for you. For a moment, just visualize the space that you're in, bringing to mind the walls and the windows, the floor and the ceiling, really getting comfortable right in the space that you're in. It might feel good to take a few deeper breaths in and out. Maybe lengthening the exhale, just inviting the exhale to linger a little longer. And now inviting the inhale and the exhale to linger. A little bit more breath on the inhale, a little longer breath on the exhale. Begin to breathe naturally now. Starting to turn our attention to the body. Allow your hands, invite your hands to soften. Your shoulders relaxed. The breath is natural now and it's easy. And begin to sense or feel the weight of your body sitting in the chair or the cushion, wherever you may be. Notice where the chair ends and where your body begins. And give yourself complete permission to be right here, arriving in this moment. In this practice, you may notice sensations that arrive that could be felt as warmth or cold or tension or ease or maybe even no sensation. Just simply notice. Acknowledge what is there. Sitting, breathing. No need to change anything. Simply arriving. Now drop your attention all the way down into your feet. Begin to feel into both feet. Is it possible to invite whatever sensation is there and allowing it to be a part of the meditation? Maybe you notice the temperature or any sensation in the feet. Now noticing the ankles and your lower legs. Notice what you notice. Pressure, ease, tension, tingling, or no sensation. Noticing your thighs and your knees. Just simply arriving in the body. Moving, drawing your awareness now up into the belly and the pelvis. Noticing and maybe even inviting in a softening, a relaxing of any area that might be tense. Acknowledging what is there. And there might be times when the mind wanders. Simply acknowledge the thoughts. Oh, I see you there. I'm going to gently come back and notice my body. Sense your stomach and your chest. Maybe notice how the breath moves in the body. Is it possible to sense the breath moving in and the belly and the chest get a little fuller? And on the exhale, everything softens and settles back. Arriving in the body, arriving in the breath, arriving in this moment. And the breath is easy. Maybe inviting the body to soften. And noticing how it feels to be right here. Every moment, we are arriving at our own door. Every moment, we can open it. John Kabat-Zinn. Arriving in the body. Arriving in the breath. Arriving in this moment. Notice the back, the neck, the throat, your shoulders. Noticing, settling, softening. Become aware of the arms and the hands, the face and the head. Arriving in the whole body now. The breath is easy and natural. The body softening or inviting in that softening. Arriving in the body. Arriving in the breath. Arriving in this moment. And remember, it's natural, it's normal for thoughts to sort of pop in. We're not making ourselves think. Those thoughts just simply arrive. Maybe offering acknowledgement of those thoughts, giving them a little space, and then coming to the body, sensing the feet, aware of your seat in the chair. And noticing your hands right where they are touching. Arriving in the body. Arriving in the breath. Right here in this moment. I'm going to go quiet for a little bit and let you settle in. Enjoy the stillness. Arriving in the body. The breath is easy. The body is soft. Arriving in the body. Arriving in the breath. Arriving in this moment. And without any need to force or strain, possibly invite a few deeper breaths in and out. Lengthening the inhale this time. And there's a natural exhale. Breathing naturally and simply noticing any sounds around you. Noticing sounds that are a little further away. Starting to arrive back into the space that you're in. Noticing sounds that are a little closer. And dropping your attention now down to the feet once again and bringing some movement in there, maybe rocking the feet, lifting the toes, rocking back on the heels, lifting the heels, rocking up on the toes. Relaxing the feet. And bringing some movement back into the hands, maybe squeezing the fingers and then relaxing the fingers. It's getting some movement back in the body. Relaxing the hands. And tipping the chin down toward your throat here. And just a little movement, taking the chin to the right and taking the chin to the left. If it feels good, make that complete circle. And make sure you go in both directions here. Coming back to the center with the chin and slowly blinking your eyes open. Maybe you'll notice a difference as you tip your chin and you're right back here. What a pleasure. What a gift. Thank you, everyone, for taking this time to pause together, to arrive. It's been an honor, and I'm so grateful to have shared in this moment with you. If you have any questions, please feel free to ask any questions. I do have one more little technique for you to kind of help you get back into your day if it is day for you. You're going to take that fist, you're going to bring it to your sternum, which is right here. Think down below the Adam's apple, top of the chest there, and we're just going to tap. And we're going to take that under the collarbones, just going left and right. Great. Just relax that. Shake out those hands. It's going to big deep breath in. Blow it out. I love you all. And I, again, thank you for your practice. Have a beautiful evening. Have a beautiful day, a beautiful morning. Thank you so much for being a part of Feast for the Soul. Come on back. Or